my name is Camila. Welcome to my channel, and in this video I'm gonna share with you guys my eczema journey. So my eczema journey actually started when I was a little baby. My mom tells me that I had eczema in my legs, behind my knees, and I always had very sensitive skin. So I'm not the type of girl who deals with acne. I actually never had acne, but I deal with very dry and sensitive skin. So that's how it all started. And then when I was a little bit older, maybe like 13 years old, I had a little bit of dermatitis in my scalp, but nothing major. If I used a different product, sometimes I would have a little bit of eczema on my face, but it would go away within like few days. So, but when things actually started to get really bad was when I was already living in California, in Santa Monica, probably around 2019, just right before COVID. I didn't know exactly what I was having because this time my eczema breakouts would happen on my face, especially on my eyelids. So like all over my eyelids and under the eye here too. And I had no idea why I was having it. So at that time there were other like health issues that I was dealing with. So I basically decided to change my diet, change my lifestyle. I cut gluten, dairy during this big flare up I had, which I'm gonna put some pictures here so you guys can see it. It was this horrible one was around COVID, so like 2020 when we were in lockdown. I did not see any doctors. I was just trying to heal on my own and basically trying my best to be the healthiest version of myself that I could inside of, you know, everything and like everything that was going on in the world at that time. Throughout this whole eczema journey, I've learned so much, and I feel like I'm in a place in my life now where I have a lot of tips to share with people that are dealing with eczema and they don't know what to do, how to stop it. And I know that prescriptions are not 100% the best option, let's say like that, because either they're gonna give you steroid creams, and if you have eczema in your eyes, in your eyelids like I do, it's very tricky because you should not be using steroids. The skin in our eyelids, they're very thin, and steroids can really damage your skin, and if it gets into your eyes, it can be a big problem too. So I have so much to share, and I'm gonna try to make this quick and informative because there's a lot of things you can do to help with your eczema right now. And my number one thing is you have to switch to a more non-toxic lifestyle. And it's not just clean beauty products this time. You kind of have to pick non-toxic products for your house. That includes your laundry detergent, your dish soap, your cleaning products. Yeah, these are very, very important. And try to avoid artificial fragrance in general, like perfumes, cleaning products with artificial fragrance, any type of like candles that you have, or diffusers or things like that you have in your house that use artificial toxic fragrance. You have to stop it. You have to get like this out of your house, because if you're dealing with a major flare up right now, everything that contains fragrance is just gonna trigger even more. It's just gonna make it worse. It's very hard with eczema to find out exactly like what is causing, because it's not usually just one thing. Honestly, if you're having a like, they call it contact dermatitis because of a new product that you use, that's easy, then just stop using it. But if that's not the case and you're having these flare-ups for a while, that's probably not just one thing that is causing it. It's probably a combination of things that is making your skin worse. Yeah, you can get eczema anywhere. Some people have it in their hands, like fingers. Never had that. Some people have like right here where I usually get, like I always get eczema here. Some people get on their eyes, neck. I had really bad neck eczema in 2020. Luckily, that did not come back. You can have it behind your ears, honestly, like legs, any part of your body. But I will say the eyelids are the worst. And I've been struggling with it for years now. I actually just had a little flare up this week, which made me really want to film this video and share some of the things that can really help. So as I was saying, cleaning products. That took me, even though I try to be very non-toxic, that's the whole point of my social media, there was one thing in my life that I was really lacking, which was my laundry detergent. And I don't know, for some reason I just thought that non-toxic laundry detergents are very expensive, and they actually are, but you know, it makes a whole difference. So that's number one. I learned that this was giving me flare-ups, causing flare-ups, because I sleep on my side and my whole like side touches the pillowcase, especially my eyes. Like sometimes I just literally sleep like with my eyes in the pillowcase. And if I use toxic laundry detergent like Tide, and if you're using like softeners and like things like that, like just please just stop it. I would wake up with like eczema around only one of my eyes, and it was literally the eye that I was sleeping on. So that was how I found out that I had to stop. I also changed all my pillows, and if you're dealing with eczema on your face, I would highly recommend that you change all your pillows. I keep holding my prescription, I'll talk about this later. You have to change your pillows. I bought hypoallergenic pillows. They hold so much dust and mites that if you are allergic to it, like I am, I know I am, this is gonna trigger eczema as well. So I bought hypoallergenic pillowcases, honestly, from Amazon. I think they were like $50 for two, and they're great. I bought hypoallergenic pillowcases. So it's like a different pillowcase that has a zipper, and I use that as my base, and then I use another pillowcase on top of it, like my regular pillowcase, sometimes even two pillowcases. I wash them pretty frequently, like once a week. And yeah, also really important, if you have a partner and you go and you sleep at your boyfriend's house, you have to be very careful, because if they are using toxic products and you're sleeping there, it's affecting you too. So maybe talk to your partner, because he should be teaming up with you to heal your eczema. That's also very important to say. It's very important. Another very important thing, if you're dealing with eczema in your hands, you have to use gloves when you wash dishes. And even using gloves, you still need a non-toxic dish soap. Brands I recommend that I tried and I know they're great. That Cool is amazing. They have like detergents, laundry detergents. They have little thing to hang in your car for scent that is non-toxic. They have perfumes. They even have, I think, shampoo for your pets. They have a lot of products, and they are the same scent, so you can have your perfume and then your laundry detergent with the same scent, and it's gonna smell like your clothes are gonna smell like your perfume. It's really cool. I love them. They're amazing. Another one is Guests on Earth. It's a Canadian brand, and they have amazing cleaning products, and their laundry detergent is also really good. And then if you don't have access to these brands and you just want to get one from like Target, my recommendation is 7th generation. I don't think they're 100% non-toxic, but I did use them and it was much better than any other toxic cleaning products that I've used in the past. So that's one important thing. Another very important thing. If you are dating somebody that also use laundry detergent and you're hugging them and you're constantly like touching their clothes, that can also trigger your eczema. FYI, just know that. Just you need to know. So another important thing that might be really silly for some people, like it might be very obvious, but it wasn't for me, is keep a humidifier in your apartment, in your house, especially if you live in a very dry place. I actually learned this lesson recently. LA, I live in LA, actually in Santa Monica, and we had a big heat wave this week. It was really hot and very dry, and I knew that I was going to have a flare up because I was waking up with very dry eyes. Like I could not stop like scratching my eyes, like my eyes inside. And the fact that my eyes were so dry and so itchy made me constantly wanna scratch, triggers eczema. So the night that I put my humidifier on, everything got much better and I woke up and my eyes were not dry the next day and it was completely fine. So, you know, and then last night I actually forgot to do that and I woke up with dry eyes again. And it happens around springtime. I think there's a lot of pollen. I don't know. I know we are still in February, but I see so many flowers already everywhere. So in LA, things are a little bit different. So use a humidifier. I have the cheapest one you can find online. I don't even know the name. Oh, Levoit. Nothing special, but it works. So get one for your house. And then another important thing, I work in beauty and clean beauty. So of course, like I try to live my life very holistically and I avoid medication, steroid creams and things like that. Of course, I don't want to use like a steroid cream on my eyes. First, because I know they're not gonna heal me. These creams, they only mask your symptoms. So they're basically damaging your skin barrier. They are not healing you from eczema. You can use it for a whole year. Please don't do it, but you can. And if what's causing you eczema, it's still there present, when you stop, you will have it again. So it's not healing anything. Of course, it does relieve symptoms, which sometimes it's necessary. So I'm not a doctor or anything, but this is what worked for me. It's this prescription called tacrolimus. I actually talked to a holistic dermatologist and he was amazing. I wish I had his contact. He was just through my insurance. I was not expecting to get such a good doctor. And he told me to switch to this because I was doing the steroid cream and he was like, no, you can't do that anymore. You can't do that anymore. It's gonna damage your skin. It's so thin. You can't do that in your eyes. So I switched to this. It's a very unpleasant prescription, just so you know. Talk to your doctor. It's not like the best thing to do, in my opinion, but it does help when things are really bad. And because I work in beauty, I need to be presentable. I need to wear makeup. I love wearing mascara. Usually mascara is fine. Like I don't have a problem. I use everything non-toxic, as you guys know. But I cannot show up to work with like extremely red and flaky eyelids every day. And also it's very uncomfortable. So if you're having a really bad flare up, sometimes it's necessary to go in with a prescription, but it's just very important to know that even with prescription, you have to change certain things in your lifestyle if you actually want to heal and have healthy and beautiful skin again. So yeah, of course, talk to your doctor. and try to find a holistic dermatologist. I think they're more common now, and I think they will give you more guidance than just like a conventional dermatologist. And skin is very tricky. We all have different skin types. What works for me not necessarily works for you, but all the tips I gave here in this video about non-toxic cleaning products, air purifier, these are just things that are really going to help you, and you will benefit from that for sure. And that's all for today that I want to share. I hope you can take something good out of this video, and if you like content like this, please let me know in the comments, and I would love to read comments. And give it a like, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!